Hello friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button. Also hit the bell icon to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos.
Hello friends and welcome to Automove India. Today, let me straight away wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The brand which I am going to review today is our own indigenous brand, and moreover, every common man owns a car of that brand. And when you tell a person while buying a car, the first opinion of that person will be this brand, and it is none other than Maruti Suzuki. The car which I am going to review today was launched in the Indian market in 1990 and still now it is existing in the Indian market. That is, the 4th generation is on sale right now, and I am reviewing the 1st generation model. It has got the tall boy design. By that itself you have got an idea which is the car, right? It is none other than the WagonR. So here is the key. This particular model does not get the remote or keyless entry. The key really looks cute and simple. Good. Anyways, as it is an old model. So next we'll open the engine bay. So insulation is not provided over here. This is a small engine which is packed really well. With 16 valve Maruti written over here on the engine. Next we will move on to the engine specifications. This is a 1.1 liter or 1061 cc 16 valve MPFI inline engine, and it produces a max power output of 64 PS at 6200 rpm and a max torque output of 84 Newton meters at 3500 rpm. Let me close the engine bay. And the engine bay is closed. Now we'll talk about the design. So it is a tall boy design, as I told you in the introduction, and over here it gets a single nozzle for the wiper fluid. It is really a cute and small vehicle. Even in the olden times, it's a good design as well. It looks pretty neat. The headlamps, these are normal halogen units with indicator given over here. The grille, it gets a chrome line along with the Maruti Suzuki logo given over here. The bumper, it is a fiber bumper, and there are fog lamp housings but no fog lamps. Aftermarket fog lamps can be put in it. Here also we can find a grille. Next we will move on to the side of the vehicle. Now we are in the side, so let's check the tire size. The tire size is 155/65 R13. These are 13 inches normal steel wheels. Over here in the side we get to find a side turn indicator. These are the outside rear view mirrors which should be manually adjusted and retracted. It is finished in black, and on the other side we get to find an antenna over here. Roof rails are also given over here. The the B pillar is finished in black. Door handles are also finished in black along with a keyhole. The side we find a stickering with 16 valve MPFI written over here, and over here we get a 1.1 liter 16 valve stickering there. We get a side door molding. Back door handle is also finished in black. Here we get a quarter glass. The back tire size is also the same as of the front. The fuel tank capacity is 35 liters, and this vehicle gets two fuel options, that is, it can be run with both petrol and CNG. So the petrol can be filled from here and CNG can be filled from here. Next we'll move on to the back. So now we are in the back, and here we get a high mount stop lamp, no rear defogger, no rear wiper, vertical tail lights which are bulbs, and Maruti Suzuki badging given over here in chrome, along with WagonR written over here in chrome, and LXI also written over here in chrome. And now let me show you the party trick, that is to open the boot. First put the key and open it, then should push this, then the boot opens. So this is the boot. It is bigger enough than the other small cars which I have seen. Can carry most of your things, and in case you need to increase the boot carrying capacity, the seats can be split in a 50-50 manner. Let me show you. So you get more space. Here is the spare wheel which is also the same size the vehicle is running in. Let's close it. Let me bring back the seats. Now we'll close the boot. And over here we get the speakers placed, which is an aftermarket product. Now let me close the boot. And the boot is closed. Next we'll get to the interior of the vehicle. So let us check the space in the rear seat of the WagonR. Headroom fabulous, amazing. There is no lack of headroom because it is a tall boy design, and legroom is also sufficient enough. Under thigh support is also very good, superb. 2 passengers can be comfortable in the back. 3 passengers may be difficult because there is a splitting or there is some gap in between the seats. So other than that, it is very comfortable. All the headrests are adjustable in the vehicle. Over here we get a handle to hold on to. The door handles are finished in grey sort of color, along with some fabric work done over here. The windows are not power windows but should be manually controlled over here. And the door pockets are also there, but I think it may be difficult to fit in a 1 liter bottle. Can keep in papers or anything like that. In the center we don't get a hump. There is a very minimal hump that may not be an issue. No AC vents in the center, nothing of that sort, because in olden days we don't get those things. And talking about the new WagonR, it is very spacious than this. Seats are very comfortable, nice cushioning. Anyways, I feel like sitting in a sofa. This is the dashboard of the WagonR. Next we'll move on to the front. Now I am sitting in the front seat of the WagonR. We'll talk about the steering wheel of the vehicle. This is the steering wheel of the vehicle. It is a 2-spoke unit, and the stalk in the left side is for the wipers. Stalk in the right side is for the headlights and the indicators. Over here we get the hazard light switch. This is the instrument cluster of the vehicle. The speedometer is given in white color. In the left side is the temperature meter, and in the right side is the fuel gauge. In the speedometer below, over here we get the odometer. We get a light, and the inside rear view mirror is not an auto dimming but should be manually adjusted. Now let's check the co-driver sun visor. Here we don't get a light or mirror, no receipt holder also, but we get a handle on the co-driver side. We'll check the driver sun visor. Here we get a toll receipt holder but no mirror nor a light. On the driver side we don't get a handle. Now let's talk about the center console of the vehicle. Here we get some storage space, two AC vents placed over here. These are the air conditioning controls. These are two dummy buttons placed over here. And this is the audio system, which is an aftermarket unit, Kenwood audio system, along with some storage space given over here. Here we get a cigarette lighter, and this is not a storage space but an ashtray. Olden times we used to get a ashtray as there is a cigarette lighter, but now it is not there. Below we get some coin holder, and this is the 5-speed manual transmission of the vehicle. And here is the handbrake. The dashboard, it gets hard plastics, but it may not look like hard plastics. It is a good quality plastic. Here we get an AC vent, speaker placed over there. We get some storage space also over here, and here we get a glove box, which is also decent enough. We get some space here as well, along with a hook placed over here. Lot of storage spaces inside this car. In the driver's side, here we get a speaker, an AC vent placed over here, and below this is for the MPFI switch, or to turn switch between petrol and CNG. Keyhole given over here. Here we get some storage space along with a cup holder. Below we don't get a proper dead pedal, but you have some space. And here we get the remote fuel lid opener. The driver door is same as of the other doors. Door handle given over here, and some fabric work also given over here. All the windows are manually adjusted, no power windows, and the door pockets are very small. You can keep maybe things like paper or anything like that. The WagonR, it is a very spacious and comfortable vehicle. For 4 people it is really very comfortable, and I heard that it has a pretty good strong body, which is also great. However, I was looking out for one, the WagonR, an old model, that is this one, and I think this is almost 15 years old, which is pretty old actually. However, it is very nice and comfortable. The new WagonR, which is sale on the market, is even more good with more features than this. Obviously you don't get to find more features as it is an old model. So if you are planning to buy a WagonR, then it is a perfect choice for you. A small hatchback with more space and features. It is very good vehicle. Now it's time to start the vehicle. I can't drive the vehicle, as you all know. I am just 13, I am under 18, so according to the law I can't drive the vehicle. Now let me start the vehicle. And there you go, it rose to life. So thank you so much to Lindsay aunty for giving me your car to review. I've been searching for this from so long. Finally I got an opportunity to review this model. This is my New Year special review too. And as usual, if you like my video, please click the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please click the subscribe button. Also hit the bell icon to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos.